welcome to Water and Shade. Today we're watching episode 4 of The Wheel of Time, and we're getting drunk while we do it.
This is gonna end well.
This is gonna end great. Welcome to The Wheel of Wine. We've got people listening in live, so hi Michael, hi Kaylin. At the moment they are in our watch party on Amazon Prime. We're all going to watch together, we're going to enjoy this. If you want to come and join us for next week's episode, head on over to our Discord server. It's going to be tons of fun.
And if you sign up for our Patreon, you get secret special access to a special secret area of our Discord server. And I'm not threatening you with this knife. Give us money.
So, before we get started into episode 4, episode 3, what did you think of episode 3?
I liked it a lot better than the first two. I liked the slow seeds of Nynaeve coming through and like, oh. And I like that it wasn't just immediate, because I feel like in the books it's very immediate when you learn things. And in this show, it's really stringing us along, and I feel like every episode I'm getting a different, like, oh, they might be the dragon.
Okay, all right. So I thought Tom was great. I was so into Tom, even though he's so different from his book character. I'm not mad at it. I'm here for it. I love it. I thought the whole like Breen Spring, even though I've never heard of this place, and it does kind of irritate me mildly that we've got all these places that you could have used, but but I still thought it was all really, really great. So I'm looking forward to this one. I hear episode 4 is better than episode 3, so this is gonna be exciting.
Amazon.
About the bond between an Aes Sedai.
That scene was sexier than anything. She's like, you tried to kill me. I was like, yeah.
Matt asking the important questions. Wait, 5?
5.
5? If you're not looking at Tom and suddenly understanding Elaine's daddy issues, then what are you doing?
Exactly. You're gonna see you. Oh!
Okay.
Hildon!
This is where it should have started, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is where it should have started.
Oh!
Saidin! Oh my god! It's filthy.
Oh, that looks so good.
What does a crown mean to the dragon?
His accent! Oh, that's sexy.
Okay, now this is the sexiest thing we've seen so far in The Wheel of Time. This is even sexier than Lan's bare ass. And that was a moment.
I kind of want you to.
Okay.
Blessed are the filthy whores.
I really thought they would go down the route of making Logain more of a bad guy. At least initially. Yeah. Like, you know, making the audience think he's a bad guy, and then it's like, oh no, he wasn't bad all along. But they're not doing that.
What's nice though, because he's still gray. Like, he's the bad guy, but he's not a bad guy.
Oh, look at these red bitches!
So cool. Oh!
Michael wants to know, would you follow him? I would follow Logain. Yeah, I would follow Logain.
I would follow him, but in front of him and bent over. I just let him like push me along. But his hands are full, so he has to like push with something else. So I don't know how that would work, but it'll work.
That looks awesome. That's exactly how I imagined that kind of like a net, like just going over. That was chef's kiss. Oh, these tinker
I really-
wagons look brighter.
I love the wagons. I love the outfits. I don't know why they all have dreadlocks. But then I also do because they're traveling. You can't, like, just shower. You know?
Welcome to join us.
Aaron.
I like
Such
this
pretty
Aaron.
eyes. Yeah.
There's something about him that makes me go, I don't know if I should trust you.
Yeah.
Like, you seem really sweet and charming, but you also seem like you got a little bit of a creep factor about you. And I like that.
We're from Whitebridge.
Oh.
Michael says the best thing about the adaptation, the actors can bring so much input to each character. I agree.
Yeah.
The characters I'm really enjoying the most so far are the ones that are so different from the ones in the book. Like, they're bringing something just totally new. Like Leandrin. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
You remember that dog you had when we were novices?
I said I don't have
What was
dogs.
her name?
It was a great joke and you missed it.
I didn't hear you. I was listening to them. What did you
You
say?
said this age is almost over, and I said the time of the orc has come.
But what if the dragon is supposed to be there?
Rude.
Nino, isn't it? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. I can't quite.
That's a power move, Leandrin.
That's because you haven't heard.
Uh-huh.
Wait, place it. That's also not too far how I originally pronounced that name.
You came over here because you want something.
They're reading you all. Like, oh, you idiots who read the books. Rain.
That face right there is like when someone says to you, like, it just gives you that opportunity to talk shit about someone you don't like. Like,
Yep. You're like, oh, honey. Oh, honey. Oh, honey.
well, let me
honey.
tell you.
If you're tired of cold chicken.
Did she just call Lana cold chicken?
That woman's a snake.
Well, if Mama was that concerned, she should have done it her fucking damn self.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You can date Brigitte afterwards. She will talk to me.
Her name is Brigitte.
Like many more, Brigitte has always wanted to.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, Sam got too drunk and now she's crying.
Oh.
That didn't take long.
Nothing is more dangerous than a man
Oh.
Except a guy with a gun.
I
That's
would
pretty
say
dangerous.
a man who doesn't know the past is probably more dangerous because they just make the same fucking mistakes. Look at these green hoes with their warders.
I love the green hoe.
I love the green
I am
hoes.
a green hoe.
I'm a yellow hoe.
A yellow hoe.
A yellow hoe.
The yellow hoe shy hoe.
A yellow hoe. For fuck's sake.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Get it, get it, get it, get it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Ow. Ow.
Show them girls. Yeah.
Boom,
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 boom. Chow, chow. Oh my god. They're going to have a sexy green Aja joy. Oh, they do explain it beautifully here.
Green are making a compelling argument to join them. I am compelled. It's
Oh
compelling.
god, look at that! Look at that! Look at them big old wings. I'm just trying to play my drum with my warders. What? I was going real fast. Why does nobody like Moraine?
Because she's
They all
got
talk shit about
charisma,
her.
uniqueness, nerve, and talent. That's why.
I don't know,
Is he as strong as Egwene?
but I don't know.
They know how strong Egwene is.
What? Is he as strong as Egwene?
Trollocs.
So they think Egwene's the dragon.
Anyone as strong as Egwene?
They think Egwene's the dragon.
Perhaps he is. You always get emotional.
I love that! Oh, you lay those seeds, babe. You lay those seeds.
Oh, that TikTok I made last week is just really relevant now from this episode. Thank you. should share it everywhere.
Yes.
Do you know the song?
Wheel of Time!
It's by Blind Guardian, that's the song.
It is the song. Apparently nobody knows it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Perrin, my sweet little baby.
That was so, like, heartbreaking. Oh my... Like, usually the way they leave is just like, you sound stupid. They just convinced me that it's the right thing to do.
It is!
Oh, shut up, you tinker.
So they have, like, a Tinker Rumspringa. They get to go away and go live in the city for a bit. See, okay, I had a headcanon that this was a thing.
Isn't this like what like Mormons do?
No, the Amish.
The Amish, sorry.
The Amish do that. Like they're in their little compound, and then when they turn like 18, they go off and they like live in the world for a little bit, and then they say okay, and then they shout the Klarna, and then they say okay. And then they come back if they want to, or they live out in the world, but then they're shunned and they don't get to come back. So I had a headcanon that the Tinkers did this because I had a Tinker character. And I said, I feel like she needed a little, like, let's leave the wagons for a little bit and just kind of go make my way in the world for a minute. And thanks, Rafe. Thanks, Wheel of Time writing team, for taking my headcanon seriously. Matt
has a red hand.
His hands are red!
They're red.
It's Billy Zane!
It's Agenor Gimp Mask realness.
I told you not to put on that goddamn ring. Tom's a dark friend.
It was Tom. Did they just abandon the dark friend Tom? Sorry, Tom? He's not a dark friend.
He's totally not a dark friend. Get it, girl. Oh,
Get it.
Get it.
Hit it.
Suck his dick, suck his dick, suck his dick! Suck his dick! I don't know why this is so arousing.
Because you're a whore.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Do you want to?
Oh, he educated.
Oh, he went to college.
A lapdog.
He's got 3! He's got 3 legs! 3!
He's a tripod.
Yeah, the sword.
What were you thinking?
You are exactly.
I like that Lan's like protecting her.
Oh, he was waiting.
Oh my god, I love her so much.
Look at these, like, weaves just being, like, thrown around. Oh, here comes a bad bitch to take on Logain.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Get it. That's cool.
That is so fucking
That's really cool. Oh no, he's already got it. You won't get past him. No. Steppin's gonna be real pissed.
Oh my god.
Oh
no. I got drunk very quickly.
Oh no.
Oh!
That is some green Aja fucking realness! Ah!
I just wet myself. Oh shit, he fucked up.
Oh damn!
Oh damn.
Oh no!
Oh. Oh no! She ain't sucked that dick yet!
You still have time!
What the fuck just happened?
What the fuck?
Oh, they are linking.
Go, go, Power Rangers!
Dun, dun, dun. Green Ranger. Dun, 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 dun.
Mastodon! Pterodactyl!
Tyrannosaurus!
Oh no!
Oh. Oh.
I feel like Leandrin would get off on gentling people. Oh no.
I don't like it.
Oh no!
Oh, I guess maybe Egwene was the pinprick of power in comparison. Oh, that look. Oh, that look, though. But that look. Okay.
I can't!
What the fuck?
I gotta play this drum all day long! My 2 waters! Ba 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 ba. Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay, so what did our our pals say? Excuse me while I go bawl my eyes out. Why are you so sexy, Dan? Lan, I'm drunk. Sorry. Goosebumps, says Kaylin. Wingless Michael Strasser says, I so love this, that this was the moment for Nynaeve to channel for the first time. Get super pissed and heal everyone instead of exploding Logain. Yes! That's exactly it! She was totally ready to, like, just, like, that's what she did. That was what she reached for, and that's what happened. She was just like, ah! I'm gonna just really heal! Ugh.
Because that's where, that's her place. Like, that's her thing. That's what she, you know, she's not destructive. She's a fixer. I just literally am
Living.
I'm
living.
And
it is because of Nynaeve fucking Elmira.
And that look at the end? Bitch.
Oh.
I don't know what just happened at the end there, but I am
I
just...
need a cigarette. She's so cool. I love that whole arc with her because she's just like, oh, maybe these guys aren't so bad. And she realizes that through the warders, which makes sense.
Because they're like the human side of the Aes
Yeah,
Sedai.
they're cool. And they're like, hey, we love our Aes Sedai, and it's not just sex, even though it is. But
it is
like,
for the greens, though.
It is
obviously.
for the green. I love that. They're just like, hey, my boyfriend and my boyfriend's boyfriend are gonna go snuggle. So many diversions for who the dragon is. That is 100% true. There are so many divergents. There's like one episode we think it's Egwene, one episode we think it's somebody else. Who's next? It'll probably be Lan next.
But this episode, this is like the biggest. It's either Matt
That was a gag.
or it's Nynaeve. And,
Yeah!
and it's not just maybe we're thinking that. Now it's like here's the physical evidence that it's one of these two.
Yeah, because Nynaeve is the most powerful channeler we've seen. At all.
So, that was a lot.
That was a lot.
That was
okay.
a lot.
Let's drunk dissect this. We start, and what do we think of the Tinkers? What about the Tinkers?
The story of the Tinkers is a little bit slow in places for me. It was kind of like, oh, can we just get to the next bit?
I feel like it's to give us a breather, because everything else is so action-packed that you're kind of like, oh my god.
Yes, but
And
I want the action.
Yeah.
You
gotta let it land, though.
I'm a whore. I just want more and more and more and more and more.
Yeah, it's a slow episode. Michael says it's 2 slow episodes for Perrin and Egwene. I agree. Their last episode was pretty slow. Like, they took so long to get where they are. But strap in, kids. That's Perrin. He's like, I'm just gonna go.
Did she say
like,
strap in?
ah! I love Isla. I don't understand why they needed to, like, make her, like, she basically made her arc and her emotions based on her daughter dying, which I don't think was necessary.
I disagree, actually, because I think that was really, like, I really connected to that moment right there where she was doing that.
Well, it was a lovely story, but I don't think it was necessary. It's just like Layla wasn't necessary. Like, it was cool. I'm really happy they put it in, but I don't think it was necessary because Isla is so immersed in the way of the leaf. Like, she's just like, no, I do it for the future.
But that's the thing,
not
is
having for my kids.
Having that reason why that people can emotionally connect to. I thought that was really clever, because I think one of the things that some of the earlier episodes have lacked was emotional investment in a character. And like, I'm so emotionally invested in Matt, for example, because I feel like Matt's got this like story and his sisters, and he just wants to get home to them. He wants to know that they're safe, and I feel emotionally connected to that. But I don't have, for example, any real emotional connection to Rand, because we haven't had anything of Rand to really connect to. Like, in the books, we would have had, you know, the fact that he was very worried about his father got that injury at the farm, and his Tam was gonna die, and we didn't get that, where he was so concerned that his dad was gonna die, and so therefore I don't have that emotional investment in Rand yet. I'm sure it will come.
I really like that, like, you can see there are parallels when you could see that little bit of something yucky in Matt's mouth after he barfed.
Yeah.
And then, like, when he saw the Murdral, he was like, he had a little bit of that. And it looks very similar to the black shit that was around Loghain's weaves.
It looks very similar to the black shit that was in Shadow Lagoth as well.
Yeah.
And was he's like, I see you. Like, as if the Fade's hiding from him.
Which is that.
Which
is that who he's talking to? Is he talking to Matt?
Is he like,
or is he talking to Tom? Or is he talking to Rand?
I don't.
Is he talking to Tom though?
Is he talking to me?
I see you.
Is he talking to you?
He's talking to me.
He's talking to you.
He's like, I see you, girl. I see you. I'll see you later. I paid $50. You got to keep your appointment.
Matt's killing it. Matt's killing it for me. He has
so good.
Consistently, all 4 episodes, I've been invested in Matt.
Yeah, and he's not just the comic relief. Like, he started as that. He was the Andy Dwyer, and it was just like, oh, okay, that's funny. You're funny. And then it was like, oh no, he's really fundamental to this plot. So I hope what's his Irish dick can step up and do his job.
Yeah, well,
I have faith, but we'll see. I am so pleased with Nynaeve, though. I'm so pleased with her.
I am as well. I think
I was really nervous. You were too. I know you were super nervous. And I just felt this like, okay, you are Nynaeve. And you could see it. You could see her character progression. You could see her like, I'm pissed all the time.
But little looks.
I'm a little bit soft.
Those little like arches of the eyebrow every so often.
And she's afraid to look at Lan, which I get that way when I really like someone. So I'm just like, yeah, I think you're a dreamboat, and you're really nice, and I just really like you, Daniel Henney.
I just like you.
I read an interview about her experience on this episode on The Nerdist, and she was saying that she had to basically learn the old tongue, and she knew the translation, but she had to pretend like she didn't know the translation, but still say it fluently. And I was like, that's so many layers. And I think she nailed it. She did a really good job. She was just like, I don't know what this means, But it's like when you, I don't know, like, it's like when you speak Hebrew, it's like, I don't really know what this means, but it's meaningful.
Yeah,
so,
you know it means something to you.
Yeah, it means something, and it's part of my story and my experience, but I really think she nailed that. It was like those things that you say by rote that are comforting, but you don't necessarily understand them. It was like, that is A+, and I'm glad that we got to see a little mention of Malkier, and we're getting just little tastes of Lan.
I hope that like non-readers are following along, because there's a lot of information. There's such a rich backstory, and you're already sort of coming in the middle of the story. Like, this story starts in the middle of another story, so it's so much to process, and they are throwing so much information out, and it's very difficult as someone who, you know, has read the books, that knows the source material, to go, oh yeah, well I totally understand what's going on, but does someone who I'd be interested to know that, like, does somebody know?
Yeah, I'm kind of checking in with like my dad and like my friends who have watched it, because they're watching through it without having seen it, and so the things that they need clarifying questions on, I'm like, okay, that's somewhere that we could have maybe done better, or that it doesn't make sense now, but I'm hoping that it'll get wrapped up later, like they'll understand it later. But there's so many layers. Like, I feel like if I was just a brand new person watching this, I would be so into it. And I would think that Moiraine and Lan were together, but then it's like, oh, here comes Nynaeve, and I wouldn't think that they would be together yet.
Yeah, and would you be like thinking like Nynaeve's a homewrecker? Like, who's this bitch going in the way?
And then I think of like what I think is the Dragon Reborn. So if you haven't watched this show and you haven't read the books and you're just watching Wheel of Time on Prime, what do you think? I want to hear what people think if they're jumping into this and finding our garbage for some reason. I want to know what you think, and just like put it in the comments or join our Discord or something. Yeah. Because I'm very curious.
Who do you think is the Dragon Reborn? Okay, well, let's wrap this episode. We will have our review show midweek, where you can get our final thoughts. Does this episode have much G? Does it have a lot of toe? Come find out in our next episode of The Wheel of Wine.
And The Wheel of Wine.
And I am barely hanging on to sobriety here.
Same! So until next time, may you always find water and the 7 Towers of Malkier. Me shade. Bye.
Bye.